Hi, it's B. I'm back again. If you don't want to hear about Patty, click off now. That's all I can tell you because it's gonna get deep. It's gonna get emotional, and if you're sensitive to it, just go ahead and click off. It's not for everybody, and I get it. So yesterday, Patty did this short, and in this short, she decided to accuse people of crimes, stealing vehicles. She never really showed that it was in her name, so I'm not sure if it was. She showed all this title information, but doesn't show that the vehicle's in her name, her mother's name, any of the sort that she's accusing of. So I just wanted to put this here to, one, give you an idea of what was going on and some understanding that what I speak on is what Patty puts out. I'm not going digging. I'm not going looking for anything. It's she puts it out. I speak on it. Along with that, I don't wish any ill will on Patty. I don't attack Patty. There's going to be a lot of accusations thrown around, and I know she throws a lot of names around, and I've watched these people, and I don't see where they're attacking her or do anything, and I can imagine it's because she wakes up and there's people saying, so-and-so spoke on you again last night, or so-and-so spoke on you here or there, and I get it. It's rough when a lot of people are talking about you, but you've made yourself a public figure. You're the mother of a public figure. You've interjected yourself into this to a point that we discuss it because you put it out here. It's all started with you putting out the videos of the vehicle being smashed and the different things going on. So if anybody's speaking on it, it's because of something that you made public. Ryan didn't make these things public. You put them out here, people started talking about them, and it's just a continuation of that from there. Patty then went on to get up, get dressed, put on a hairpiece, turn on her camera, get things fixed up, and do a live speaking about her family. This was a conscious choice by her. This is what she put out there. So if anybody speaks on it, they're only reacting to what she talks about.
Until she apologizes and tell people that she lied. She took my personal family life and she put it online. And she posted lies about me. So until she stops crying like a little bitch and apologizes, I'm not going to leave her alone. That's me talking to my mother, guys.
So now you're involving your mother, his grandmother in this?
So I got super pissed just a few minutes ago because I posted some things and somebody did something illegal and called my mother crying. So you guys can stream like this or whatever because I know Rusty Truck is going to. So here's where we are, guys. Here's where we are. My mom is the cutest thing in the world, I swear. I love her so much.
If you love your mother so much, why are you putting her business online? Why are you putting her on social media?
I love you too, Mama. I'll see you in a couple days. My mom's adorable. Anyways, so this is not new behavior for her, okay? First of all, that's not new behavior. And so, Dear Dorf, the white car, I got the title to it. And the bill of sale, which was a gift, piece of paper showing that it was a gift from Ryan. And the original title, everything is date stamped, okay? It's date stamped. Why is it sitting at Baby Ray's? I heard it was sold to Baby Ray. Is that true? Y'all doing all kinds of illegal activities still, aren't you?
Okay, what you just did there is slander. You are accusing people of crimes. These are things that you take to a court of law, that you file charges on. You do not sit on social media and drag people like this. I do want to say the first time I watched this video, it was very effective. It has an impact on people. She says a lot, so get ready. But from this point on, I want you to think about this. She's not taking this stuff to court. She keeps saying, I got a lawyer, I do this, I do that. And I hear it. But I want you to think about this from the fact that she is trying Ryan and everybody else in the court of public opinion. She is trying to sway opinions. She is not trying to take this to a court of law where she can get justice served, because there is no justice to be served.
Hannah, still doing illegal activities. Imagine that. Do you guys have any idea how many cars were illegally taken from people? When I say illegally taken from people, I'm talking about driven across state lines, hooked up, and pulled back to Tennessee. People were threatened to hand over titles, and then their names were forged and new titles were gotten if somebody got mad at somebody.
I'm only taking Patty at her word, but if it's true, you participated. You sat and participated.
So here we are now. Gail called my mom crying. And that's right. I'm going to keep posting about her until she apologizes online publicly that she lied about me. There's a timeline. That's why I always say timeline in tears. Bitch, timelines. There's a timeline. Ryan went online, slandered me. He has 3 million followers, and all you little bitches are crying because I had a measly 900 subscribers, and you want me to disappear.
I think she's missing the point. People don't want her to disappear. They want her to stop talking about her son, stop making legal accusations about people without evidence. You take that to court. You take it to the police station. What you're talking about would be a crime. Take it to the police, please.
You're afraid of somebody with 900 followers. I told Johnny to snipe me because he has followers and I don't.
So you can project this to a larger audience? Do you see what you're saying, Patty? Do you see what you're doing? That makes no sense other than to try to get people to turn against Ryan. For what purpose? He's your son.
But I'm such a threat. So she called my mom crying and said, word for word, he won't leave me alone. She keeps going online talking about me and I'm about to go to jail.
Okay, I'm not going to pretend to know Gail or what she's thinking or feeling, but I hear it from the countryside of me. And the countryside of me says that Gail's calling Mom and saying, Mama, she better stop or I'm going to whoop her ass and that's going to get me put in jail. That's what I hear, not that she's done anything or claiming that she did anything illegal.
Because she's about to go to jail. So what she literally inadvertently told us was that she forged the title that was in my mother's name to a vehicle that Billy Wayne went and told her, oh, Nanny, it's garbage. And my mother loved that vehicle. She wanted it fixed. It was just the shocks, guys. It was an old BMW in immaculate condition. And from what I understand, your brother's girlfriend is driving it around town now. It's such garbage. It was sold to him. Allegedly.
That allegedly is a little late.
They forged my mother's name because they are all thieves. Isn't it funny how somebody will go online and call you a thief or a drug user because they're a thief and a drug user? Think about it. Think about it. I don't get online and brag about my college education, brag about this and the other. There's so much about me, guys, you don't know.
A college education doesn't make you smart. It just doesn't. You're not showing any bit of intelligence with any of these videos that you're putting out. It's just not showing through, no matter how many years you went to college.
But she has an issue with me because I didn't want anything to do with her. Ryan didn't want anything to do with her until he got mad at me. You can't be a person who does not believe in doing drugs and alcohol and be surrounded by people who do nothing but drugs and alcohol.
So, Miss Patty, are you saying you're doing drugs and alcohol because you were hanging around with people doing drugs and alcohol? Because that's kind of what you just said. Either you're not doing it or you hang around with people and you have to do it because they do it. Make it make sense what you just said to us.
Exactly. I don't give a fuck about who strings me because I'm not here trying to get rich off YouTube because you can't get rich off YouTube unless you're, got 3 million subscribers and you do music.
Another swipe at your son, Patty. I just don't get it. I don't get why you continue this process and hit lower and lower and lower every time.
Sorry for not reading the chat because if I look over at the chat, I'll lose my train of thought. So, Gail, go online and tell the truth. You lying little bitch. Go online and tell the truth. Ryan, go online and tell the truth. Ryan, call your dogs off. Call your dogs off for relentlessly harassing me and harassing Johnny. Do you know what's funny? She calls and cries to my mom. Do you know?
What does that prove, Patty? She calls and cries to Mom. We just heard you on the phone talking to Mom. That's what that's what normal kids do with their parents, okay?
I'm going to get really, really candid with you guys right now. In February.
Warning for her content.
I'm not ashamed. I was in the hospital because I lost contact with my son. My son, there were issues. I got in a fight with Brandon because
I've been listening to Patty for months, and I just want to say I'm not sure if her biggest problem is with Ryan or with Brandon and the breakup with Brandon, because it all comes to the breakup with Brandon for me.
of drugs. Brandon. I'm not done with Brandon. We're going to talk about Brandon in a couple nights. I'm telling all on Brandon too. Because you know why? I have tried to get them to settle this shit. I even offered to give over houses if they would leave me the fuck
She still doesn't get that those aren't her houses. She doesn't get it.
alone. And they said, okay, we're going to do it. But when I went and signed a non-disclosure, they decided, no, we're not going to do it. Well, everything's off the table now. Because you guys, I've given you chance after chance after chance to call people off of me and even offered just to sign away, everything and not get any of my royalties, which I don't get, by the way. They stole
Houses or royalties? You make things so mixed up.
royalties from their brother, Sonny Bama. Are you watching Sonny Bama? You illegally went into CDM Shift. You own it. I get it. You own CMD Shift, but you took already distributed funds that were distributed to my 3 sons.
Your royalties or your son's royalties? Because you just said your royalties. Now they're your sons.
You went into those and you retook already paid money back. That's stealing. That's stealing.
Then that is a crime, and you go to the police. You don't go to social media.
They have tried to leave us broke so that we can't have anything. Rusty Truck, Crack Squad, Seeper, all you dumb motherfuckers have...
Well, that's rich considering some of the stuff you've said.
mass reported my reselling site also, so I wouldn't have money there. You guys are so...
I had to get some clarification on the reselling site, and from my understanding, The only people that reported her were people who were felt to be scammed, who didn't receive an item that they paid for, nor a refund for money that they paid for an item they didn't receive.
Desperate to leave me broke, but here I come again, right? You guys seem to forget. Ryan, you seem to forget too. You seem to forget. You wrote a lot about me in a lot of your music. You seem to forget that the day that you were about to be jumped by 7 men, you were sitting on the hood of my Ford Explorer trying to fight somebody else, and 7 grown men tried to jump you. What did I do? I ran my ass into the house, the baseball bat, and threatened to smear every one of them's brains all over the pavement.
Now you're just all over the place. Where did that come from? Why did you feel the need to interject that into this conversation? That makes no sense, Patty. It really doesn't.
I'm not scared of y'all. I'm not a liar. I'm not a thief. I've never used drugs. I've never drank. And you
I've never heard anyone accuse her of using drugs or drinking, so I don't know where that came from
guys
either.
are slandering me, and the buck stops fucking here, because I'm going to come and tell everything about everybody until you tell everybody to leave me the fuck alone. Rusty Truck, leave me the fuck alone. Seeper, leave me the fuck alone. All you fucking losers.
I happen to like some of those people, and I haven't seen them do anything to you, Miss Patty. Nothing. I don't know why you think someone speaking on you is harassing
Leave me
you.
the fuck alone. I'm fucking sick of it. Rusty Truck, you mentioned in your live, you got 2 moles, by the way, and they tell me everything. You said that I agreed to set Johnny Goble up with lodging. That's a fucking lie. So get ready, motherfuckers.
Oh, Patty, this is bad. Do you realize that what was said came from Johnny Goble's mouth? Oh, he said all that. Rusty just repeated what Johnny Goble said. Oopsies.
When I said that I was going to be the eviction crew and evict Deerdorf and Billy, and I was going to move into the black fucking house, like, that was a troll. It was a fucking troll. Like, you motherfuckers don't know how to take shit, guys.
Because you're going to get your cease and desist in play. And then I'm going to beg you to say my fucking name. Say my fucking name.
You can't just smear somebody's name all over the internet and then expect them to stop talking about you. That's not how that works, and it's not reasonable, and no court of law will see it as reasonable when you're talking about him.
Say it. I fucking dare you. Because I'm done. I didn't steal from my son. Belus is so fucked up on drugs, he thinks that the money I was paying to a Regions banking account to our security winter group was money I was embezzling.
That subpoena came from Upchurch, Blue Moon versus Burgess. So why do you keep blaming Belus Brandon for this? Why? You have a hang up on that relationship that you need to let go of. It's really sick.
Done, motherfucker. Quit drinking the lean. Quit taking the pills. Quit smoking the weed. Quit eating the mushrooms.
I sure hope you can prove that in a court of law.
You're fucking ridiculous. You're fucking ridiculous. I can prove everything. You guys put me at risk. I had to hire Tamara to come down.
Was this before or after you gave her a house? You had to hire
to protect me because y'all, Deerdorf, Ryan, Belus, all you dumb motherfuckers, Billy, all y'all, busy out here playing, running around on 4-wheelers along with the guards who were supposed to protect me, send me to the bank to get thousands and thousands of dollars to stuff in a safe so you guys had money to go balling buying drugs, go balling on your bitches, go balling out of town and hand people like it was just fucking candy.
Well, that was a lot to unpack, but what I got from that was that you're telling us Ryan is a musician, and Ryan does what we hear musicians do. That's what you said, but I don't know what you meant. It also felt a little bit of jealousy there, like everybody was getting money handed out like candy.
I know all the drug dealers.
So you were there? You were present? You were an accessory to all this? What are you telling us, Patty?
I know everything that went wrong. Be loose. I know all about your girl.
And there it is. We found the problem.
Being part of it, probably. And I'm about to drop the bomb on her, too.
This is not a good look. Jealousy doesn't look good on you.
I'm fucking done. Y'all lying motherfuckers have lied and told people I've sold, and the lawyer has sent me paperwork 3 times trying to shut this shit out. But then
It's called a settlement, Patty. Millions of cases a day settle. It's just the way court works. Some people just want to like put it behind them and move forward, unlike you.
they start backpedaling because they don't want me to speak on it. I'm speaking on it. I'm motherfucking speaking on it now. That was the worst environment I ever lived in my entire life. I was around violence, drugs, guns, people getting mad, shooting guns in the air. My son threatening me with guns.
You're a grown adult. If you're so self-sufficient and successful in life with your college education, you could have got up and left that ranch at any time, any day or night.
I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done. I had 3 other sons. 3 other sons. Pull your pants up, be a man, and tell people to leave your fucking mother alone.
I know we all say things when we're hurt and we're mad, but do you recall saying that you had 3 sons? Total 3. Not 3 other sons, just 3 sons. Can you imagine the pain that Ryan felt when you said that?
Because I've done nothing but put my dreams on hold to support yours, and I fucking regret it. I regret it. I fucking regret it. Fuck all of y'all.
Patty, I'm not trying to be ugly or mean to you. I'm not. But from my understanding, and you have your own channel, you can say what you want to say. But did Ryan not spend majority of his time with your parents, with his grandparents? Where did you put your life on hold for him? When did you put your career on hold for him? How are you putting this on your son that he took you into the business, took you to live there, gave you positions that you took advantage of?
Don't ever put your dreams off for somebody else and sit by and let people just shit all over you.
This goes for kids and their parents doing stuff to them too.
I'm sick of being shit on, and goddamn it, I'll take every one of those fucking houses. Beelus, Billy Wayne, Deerdorf, y'all better fucking pack, because I got a lawyer now.
Whoa, Patty. That was a lot you just did right there. And if you have a lawyer, I am telling you right now, you need to call him right now, because that lawyer would tell you to stop this and to shut up.
Guess what? Blue Moon is 100% in my name. And I will not stop until every fucking bit of that, so that y'all motherfuckers are homeless like y'all tried to do to me last fall.
This is where I wish I could ask you the questions. How do you rationalize that your son is a musician? He makes money. That money went into a bank account. That bank account was attached to a business. You said you created the business to protect him, period. But however, that money's in that business. That business now you claim belonged to you. Okay, fine. With his money going into the account, you purchased homes, put in that company's name, your name, anything but his name, and now somehow they are yours and you're going to take them?
I was in the hospital in February because I tried to commit suicide because of the grief of the loss of my relationship with Ryan. It had nothing to do with money. Nothing. I wanted to die because
I will never make fun of someone for their attempted suicide, thoughts of suicide, any of that. But this is emotional manipulation. Emotional manipulation. You are trying to sway the jury in the court of public opinion against your son. I am sorry you had an emotional breakdown. I am sorry that you have this pain. I am sorry for that. But it gives you no right to act and behave the way you are. If you wanted nothing to do with the money, if this was all about the loss of your son Ryan, you could have fixed this a long time ago. All you had to do was make things right. And you chose not to. Maybe it's your principle of the matter, but if it was only about Ryan and your mother-son relationship, you could have fixed this.
Of that, and they all laughed and made fun of me. They made fun of me. They didn't reach out to me. Ryan posted he wished I would die and he would piss on my grave.
You started this live talking about a timeline. You're missing the timeline. You're taking things out of context.
The emotional abuse I put up with from Brandon too and Ryan over the past 5 years, nobody should ever have to put up with. Nobody. Brandon's not innocent. Brandon wouldn't let me talk to anybody. He caught me talking to another performer who actually liked me, and he...
Oh, now you're making claims of abuse. You need to... please... this is not to be mean. This is not to be... I'm telling you, please go talk to a therapist. Please get some counseling. And I don't mean just like a one-shot deal. I mean like delve into this, because you have a lot of emotional baggage, especially attached to Brandon. And you're taking it in... They're not the same. Brandon and Ryan are not the same. Why did you add in that you were talking to a musician that liked you? Why did you interject that into this little segment here? That's Brandon. This has nothing to do with Ryan. You need to pick your battles. And is this about Ryan and you wanting your son back? Or do you want what you feel you're owed from Brandon?
Heard me in my bedroom, and my youngest son about kicked his ass. My youngest son. Because he was yelling at me and said and at the time it scared me because I didn't know Brandon that well. And I was scared. I was like, quit, you're scaring me. And he was going the fuck off of me. And I'd never seen that side of him because he was mad because I was talking to another man.
Why are you blaming your failed relationship with Brandon on Ryan? Why were you in a relationship with Brandon? Why were you in a relationship with Brandon? Out of all the people in the world, Patty, why were you in a relationship with his manager? Why?
And this is the shit that I've had to live for the past 5 years. I am so thankful that I don't have to live that anymore. But I'll be damned if I'm going to stand by and let all of you fucking lie on me. Judy Gale, you are a sorry excuse for a human being. Ryan Edward, I'm so ashamed of you. I'm so ashamed of you.
I'm sure that feeling's mutual. I don't think you're exclusive in that feeling that people are ashamed of each other in this situation.
Never would I ever thought that if I would have put all my shit on hold to make sure you got your dreams, that you would have kicked me to the curb and left me and not giving a fuck whether or not I could pay for food. I lived in this house for 2 months with no hot water and no heat in the dead of winter. You guys are trash.
Well, that was a lot. It was very emotional. But again, think of yourself as the jury in the court of public opinion. She's trying to sway the jury to her side. After this video ended, she made a call to Johnny Goble.
This is a mother that's fucking torn, and you motherfuckers want to keep Ryan and her separated from each other and keep them from working this fucking shit out.
This is some story you've concocted in your head, because there's not one person out here that doesn't want a mother and son to come back together. You're in the middle of it, and you don't see that you're part of the problem.
I'm tired of it for her. Like, I've stopped talking about Ryan. I've stopped doing all this fucking bullshit.
Are you tired of what she's doing to Ryan? Does it bother you at all what she's doing to her son?
To try to fucking... For these people to see that fucking I want nothing but the best for this fucking family. Hang on, guys.
Not to call 515 because I'm not suicidal. I'm just pissed. When I get mad, I cry.
You're fine. You're fine.
Will you please tell them?
Yeah, they hear you. They hear you.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome,
All right,
Patty. I love you too.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, and don't fucking decide to fucking call the law and send them to fucking where Patty's at if you got the address because you think she's fucking because you think she's crazy.
Patty, you left that live open. You saw that people were concerned about you, and you went to Johnny to tell them to do this. when you could have went right back on your stream and fixed it all for yourself. You're using Johnny. You're using everybody in this community to hurt your son and Brandon. Stop it. Why are you out to destroy Ryan? Because he won't give it to you? You're going to destroy him? This isn't a good look, Patty. Being in everybody's chat, saying these crazy things, putting people's names out there. I've not seen one of these people do anything to you. Have they talked about your situation? Have they been in chats? Have they been around the situation? Yes. Yes, everybody has. But have they done anything directly to you? No. No, they have not. What you've done is slander people. Putting their names out here like this is like putting a hit list on somebody. This is not okay, Patty. You need some serious help. This is not okay what you're doing to people. But what you're doing to your own son is unconscionable. So I want to thank everybody for watching this. It took me 3 days to get it out. In the meantime, Gail has came out and said that I was exactly right. I was assuming correctly when I said that she was just fed up with it all, and that was her confession, if you will. But anyway, have a good day. Thank you for watching. I appreciate y'all. I have not seen anybody do anything negative. Please don't do anything negative. Speaking about the situation is not harassment. I'm sorry. It's just not. And if anybody's going to her real house, her real life, that's a problem. And please don't do it. Thank you. Bye-bye.